Okay, next one. So we've got 6 students, R, S, T, V, W, X, one at a time. Okay, R after T, S immediately before V, X one of the first 3, and T before S or W, but not both. So T is before S or T is before W, but T can't be before both of them, so T has to be between them. Okay, so we can't have T before S and W, and we have to have T before one of them, so we actually can't have S and W before T, so T has to be between them. Okay, so is there anything else I can add here? I could put S and V together here, okay. And then I could always put R after T, like that, and then those would be our 2 scenarios, and then X always has to be somewhere up front, so like S and V, we could have SVX, then T, or we could have X, SV, T. Okay, so those are the only scenarios that work here. In this one, we would have X could be before W, between W and T, or after T, and then we just have WT, T, WT, and then here we would have either RSV or SVR. So SV, or we would have SVR, WXT, SVR, WTX, SVR, sorry. So that takes care of all of the different scenarios. So actually altogether this would be 10 scenarios. Okay. Not necessarily one that I would do world splitting on the real thing, but like it's not that bad coming up with all the scenarios. I would certainly get up to this point. That's as far as I would go. Okay, each of the following students either cannot meet with the professor first or cannot meet with the professor last, except, oh, interesting. So what they're trying to get us to find is a student that could meet with the professor first and last. So S can't be last, so it's not the right answer. W, W could be first or last. Yeah, so W is the right answer. R can't be first, could be last, but it can't be first. V can't be first, could be last, but can't be first. X has to be one of the first 3, so can't be last. So yeah, W could be first or last. So W here, we see it's possible it could be before all of these things, or W could go to the very end. And if we look at our examples here, we see that both of those are options for W. So 1 is B. 2, which one of the following determines the order of all of the appointments? So if S is first and X is third, we still don't know if W or R is last. If X is first and T is third, we still don't know the ending spots. If X is immediately after W, okay, but immediately before T. X is immediately after W, but immediately before T. So that's X immediately after W and immediately before T is this arrangement, but we have 2 possibilities there. So that one doesn't work either. T immediately before W. Okay, so that could happen in one of these 2. And immediately after X. Okay, yeah, so the only place that that's possible is this one right here, and we would have to have WR at the end. So D is the correct answer. W is immediately after X. Okay, right here and before T. Okay, yeah, we still have 2 scenarios there where that's possible. So, yeah, so this one, having the scenarios is pretty helpful for question 2. It's actually pretty helpful for question 1 as well. But you could definitely do it without the scenarios. You just have to create a fair number of scenarios, I think, to make it work. But yeah, you have the scenarios there, so you can try to make them again yourself with the information they give you. So hopefully that helps.